All right, I figured it'd be fun to just do a little debugging here. So let's take a look at what we have in the debug zone. So you click on this and review it. Let's see, what's the problem here? How do I get border on pictures to change colors? Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's just clean that up a little bit. It's really a good habit, by the way, to get into spacing. It's not going to be that big of an issue here in HTML 101, but it's a big deal with regards to going forward. And remember, we don't need that extra image tag, that end image tag. So let's just take a look here. What you really want to be doing here is using what we call style tags. But let's take a look here. So what she wants to do is make her image border change color. And remember, if you make changes, you want to go back. So let's see if we can do what you'll do with a style tag, and that's in your bonus section, is we'll change this border and we'll do style, border, and we'll say 2 pixels, or she had a little bigger, so we'll do solid, and then you can make whatever color you want. So we'll say blue, and that should work. Okay, and she wanted it a little bit bigger, so we'll make it bigger pixels. Okay, and that's in the style tags are in your bonus lesson. I can't remember which lesson it is, but it's pretty early, so let's do 10 pixels. Okay, so I'm going to give that tag here, and we'll just say, I'll just copy this whole thing. You want to use style tags to change the border color. Here is the new code, and check the bonus lesson on lesson number for the use of style tags. All right, so we'll submit that solution. Let's see what the debug squad came up with in terms of solving that problem. Let's see what else people said. So you can go here and see what people have said. That will not do it. Okay, so here you're not supposed to be doing images in lesson 2. Besides that, you'll learn about borders when you take the CSS class. Fairly true, but you do get on your bonus lesson. Let's just look and see when that is. Bonus lesson is, for this is when? Bonus lesson. Site's moving a little slow. Oh, so I'm not there yet. But if you check here on the bonus lessons, I think it's the second bonus lesson talks about style tags. All right, so let's go back to the debug zone, see what else we got in here. Solve. Okay, we got one more, I think. Show up here in a second. My button doesn't work. Well, that's no good. So let's take a look at why this person's button doesn't work. Oh, little JavaScript. Good. Okay, so let's take a look at it first. Well, I can see the first issue here is that the person has your on click, and they don't have the necessary parentheses, or this is what indicates that it's a function. I like, just a little style for me, I like to put my curly Q bracket up here, but you got to do that up there, first function, and then if you set it up, you can just copy it and put it right here. So let's see if that works. Make changes. Show web page. Nope, still a problem. Let's take a look. Now I do remember there were some issues with stuff in Chrome that I've been noticing. First function. Let's let's just test this on a different browser here, because I was having some problems with JavaScript. All right, so I've switched over to Chrome. I'm sorry, I switched over to Firefox, and it's got to solve this because it's very challenging for people. But let's see here, test ID, that looks okay. Style color yellow. So the theory is, let's just see if this is going to work. Make changes, show web page. All right, yeah. So I don't really know. I mean, we know that there's an issue with Chrome, so what I'm going to just need to do is put a little blowout button, because I know that if I'm doing this outside of the so if we go back to Chrome, if I do this outside of the web page, so if I go here and click show code and I do a right click and open it up in a new window, so here, and I do those same changes, let me make that a little smaller, but I make those same changes. Again, I like this up here, it's just me. And I click make changes, show web page. So that didn't work either. Oh, I forgot to put this down here. All right, so that's going to work, I bet. All right, so we did this over first function. We did it in here, and it works. On click first function. Let's just test this. All right, let me go back into Chrome, and let's just put this in here and see if we can get this is a good way to test where things are broken, but I think it's a Chrome issue. But I do stuff all the time in Chrome. I mean, I do all my programming in Chrome. All right, here's the way we solve this thing. Let's go back. Let's get the code that I'm going to do. Don't think this would be an issue. Let me just get all this code. So this is code that works. We use this over if I copy this over here into Firefox, and I make changes, show web page, I get my hello, and I change my text. So we know it works, but look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to just put it into a notepad, right? And so I just open up a text editor, and I'm going to save this as change text and HTML. And save it. And so then I'm going to go here, where was I think that was 0100. So this is a lot of stuff, but I think this is okay in Chrome. It's just so I open it with Chrome. Yeah, there's something about the Chrome in our debugger. Where am I? Where's the debugger? 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 I won't bore you guys with trying to find my debugger. Let's just test that again. Because we made the changes, so all right, so I wish this wasn't the case, but if you're doing JavaScript, so this may be only on my computer, but here's what I would say. Hold on, let me pause this for a sec. So long and the short of it is, the issue with this code, the reason that the code is not working is because the person did not put in these parentheses up here, and then also these parentheses down here. If they do that, the code will work. Now, right now, it's not working great in Chrome, but if they're doing it on another browser, for instance, Firefox over here, it's going to work. Okay, so that's the issue, and that's what we're going to focus on. And I'm just going to have to figure out why this thing isn't working in Chrome, because there's really no reason. But so here's the issue, and I'll just copy this whole thing here. Oops, let's click Submit Solution. That wasn't very helpful. Clicked it without putting it in. So let me do that again. Missing the parentheses in both places where you create and reference the function. First function. So submit the solution. Let's see what the debug squad came up with here. And so see if everybody else got that before I got here. Probably did. My debug squad is smart. Must put the parentheses, need to add the parentheses. Notice your code's not the parentheses. There it is. So everybody's right. So I'm going to give some helpfuls down here just to notice that that's what needed to be done. Okay?